Across oceans, across borders, some dishes don't just feed the body, they feed the soul. Today we're diving headfirst into the heart of European cuisine. We're revealing the 10 most beloved dishes Europeans can't live without, and the world can't resist. These aren't just recipes, they're edible love letters passed down through generations. Get ready to discover your next culinary obsession. Listen up, you Muppets. Forget those sad, soggy excuses for pizza you find in the frozen aisle. We're talking about the real deal here. Neapolitan pizza. A culinary symphony conducted in the heart of Italy. This isn't just food, it's a religion. Dough proof to perfection over 24 hours, made with flour so finely milled it feels like silk. Tomatoes bursting with the sweetness of the Italian sun, grown in the shadow of Mount Vesuvius. And the mozzarella. Fresh, local, oozing with flavor so intense it'll make you weep. They take this holy trinity of ingredients and then fire. Not just any fire, but the inferno of a wood-fired oven, reaching temperatures of 500 degrees Celsius. 90 seconds. That's all it takes. The crust bubbles and chars, acquiring a smoky depth that you won't find anywhere else. The cheese melts into a molten, gooey dream, and the flavors meld together in a symphony of pure Italian perfection. This is Neapolitan pizza, the Michelangelo of the pizza world. Alright, you lot, put down your donuts and listen up. We're about to enter the hallowed halls of French pastry, a world of precision, artistry, and enough butter to make a cardiologist faint. A real croissant, a true masterpiece of the baker's art, takes time. 3 days to be precise. It starts with the dough, stretched and folded 1,000 times over. Each layer meticulously separated by a film of the finest French butter. When that golden brown masterpiece emerges from the oven, the aroma alone is enough to make you weak at the knees. The delicate shatter of the crisp, flaky crust, giving way to a soft, cloud-like interior. The flavor is pure, unadulterated butter, rich yet delicate. The perfect counterpoint to a strong cup of coffee. This, my friends, is a croissant. Right, you lot, enough with the fancy pastries, let's get down to business with some proper grub. We're heading to Germany, a land of hearty flavors, no-nonsense portions, and a sausage culture that's the envy of the world. But we're not talking about your average bratwurst here, no siree. This is Currywurst, a dish born not in a Michelin-starred restaurant, but from the ashes of post-war Berlin. A sausage, grilled to juicy perfection, is chopped up and doused in a ketchup-based curry sauce. The sauce is where the magic happens, a blend of spices that's both sweet and savory, with a hint of heat that builds with every bite. Currywurst is more than just a dish, it's a symbol of Berlin's indomitable spirit. So if you ever find yourself wandering the streets of Berlin, head straight for the nearest Currywurst stand. Listen up, you lot. We're about to embark on a culinary journey to the sun-drenched shores of Spain. I'm talking about paella, a dish that's more than just food, it's a celebration of life itself. Picture this, you're in Valencia, the birthplace of paella. Families and friends gather around a massive paella pan, its wide base cradling a golden treasure. Short-grain rice, cooked to perfection in a rich, flavorful broth, infused with saffron, turning the rice a vibrant shade of gold. The star of the show? The sauerkraut, that crispy, caramelized crust that forms at the bottom of the pan. Mussels, clams, and prawns, fresh from the Mediterranean Sea, add a briny sweetness, while chorizo provides a smoky depth of flavor. It's a symphony of the senses, a dish that's meant to be shared and savored. Alright, you lot, enough with the sunshine and sangria. We're heading back to my neck of the woods, to the UK, a land of drizzle, gray skies, and a dish so comforting, so utterly satisfying, that it'll warm you from the inside out. Forget your fancy foams and your molecular gastronomy. We're talking about the real deal here. Fish and chips, a national treasure, a culinary icon. A dish so simple yet so perfect that it stood the test of time. A mountain of golden chips steaming hot and generously sprinkled with salt, alongside a glistening piece of battered fish. The batter, light and airy, clings to the fish like a warm hug, protecting its delicate flavor from the fryer's heat. This is food for the soul, a taste of British history, a reminder that sometimes the simplest things in life are the best. Right, you lot, it's time to crank up the heat and head to the sun-drenched shores of Greece. Forget your fancy souvlaki and your dainty dolmades, we're talking about gyros, the undisputed king of Greek street food. Thin slices of marinated meat stacked high and cooked to juicy perfection, its crispy edges glistening with flavor. The meat, shaved off the rotisserie, is tucked into a warm pita bread, topped with tzatziki, onions, tomatoes, and a sprinkle of fries. Alright, you lot, put down your pancakes and listen up. We're about to enter the wonderful world of Belgian waffles, a land where breakfast borders on dessert and indulgence is practically mandatory. Forget those pale, floppy excuses for waffles you find in the freezer aisle. We're talking about the real deal here. Belgian waffles. Thick, golden, and boasting those deep, irresistible squares just begging to be filled with an assortment of delicious toppings. These aren't your average waffles cooked on a flimsy electric contraption. Oh no, these bad boys are cooked on a special waffle iron, one that creates those signature deep pockets, perfect for cradling all sorts of deliciousness. Sweet or savory, the possibilities are endless. Alright, you lot, put on your warmest sweaters and get ready for a culinary journey to the land of Vikings. We're talking about Swedish meatballs, a dish that's more than just food, it's a hug on a plate. Swedish meatballs are small, tender morsels of meat, seasoned with onions, garlic, and a touch of allspice for warmth. A creamy, savory gravy made with butter, flour, and beef stock envelops the meatballs in a velvety embrace. Listen up, you lot. We're leaving behind the cozy comfort food and stepping into the elegant world of Viennese cuisine. We're talking about Wiener Schnitzel, a dish that's more than just a meal, it's an experience. A thin, delicate cutlet of veal, pounded to within an inch of its life, is the foundation of this culinary masterpiece. It's then coated in a breadcrumb crust so light, so airy, it practically floats off the plate. The schnitzel is then fried in clarified butter until it's golden brown and crispy. Alright, you lot, we're back in France, the land of love, romance, and a dish so versatile, so adaptable, it's practically a blank canvas for culinary creativity. We're talking about crepes, those thin, delicate pancakes that have captured hearts and stomachs around the world. Crepes are all about subtlety, about delicate flavors and textures that melt in your mouth. The batter, a simple mixture of flour, eggs, and milk, is cooked on a hot plate, spread thin and cooked until golden brown. And then the fun begins. Because a crepe is only as good as its filling, and the possibilities are endless. Sweet or savory, the choice is yours. From the bustling streets of Rome to the sun-drenched shores of Greece, we've taken you on a culinary journey through Europe. We've tasted the heart and soul of these cultures one bite at a time. So tell me, which one of these culinary masterpieces has your stomach rumbling? Which flavor adventure would you travel across the world to experience? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and let me know in the comments below which dish you're dying to try. The journey of flavor never ends. Now go on, get out there and taste the world.